In this video, I'm going to talk about SCE lists, what they are, and why you would even use them, and how to manage them. So, first I'm going to go into the admin tools, and I'm going to go to lists under List Manager. And as you can see here, I have a list of my lists. So, at this point now, you might be asking yourself why you would want to use a list. A list can be really useful for storing small amounts of information. So for example, let's say I wanted to have a list of faculty members, all on one page. And also when I click on a faculty member, it takes it to a link where I only have one page, and it just changes what values are in that faculty member's page by a certain parameter. With a list, you can do that, because then once you change one item in the list, or if you add an item or delete an item from the list, it will automatically do all the hard work for you, so you don't have to go into an individual page or multiple individual pages to change the information for a faculty member. It will just appear automatically because you've edited the list. So when I see my list of lists, I can view that list, I can edit the settings for that list, or I can delete the list. So let me show you what happens when you go to edit list settings. This is the name of the different fields that you can have. So in this case, I have a test, test 2, name, date, and test 4. And I have an associated data type with these. So I have a short text, a number, yes or no, a date, or a long text. For those of you who have used SharePoint, it's very similar. I can add fields, I can remove fields. I won't change them for our purposes, but that is how you would change what you want to appear in the lists. So now let's say I want to view this list. When I click on it, the new list, or the list with its items, is going to appear below. And here I can add items to that list, edit the items, or even delete the items. So I'm going to go ahead and add an item, and we're going to call this test 2. The next item is a number, and as you can see, if I were to click on these, it's going to increment it. So I'll make it 13. I'm going to check this off, and so when I check this off, it's going to tell me yes when the page reloads. So now I'm going to just pick a random date, and then I'm not going to fill in this test 4 for now, because I don't feel like I need it yet. So I save the changes, and here we have the information. You'll see this name is now yes, and the date is the one we picked. So now let's say I actually do want to add that text to test 4. I'm just going to say this is cool because it's in SCE. And if I save the changes, my new text will appear. So now let's say I want to delete Josh from this item right here. I would just click delete item, the page reloads, and Josh is gone. And so that's how you would edit your list items. So to make these list items appear in a web page that look really nice and fancy for a user, I would talk to the web team because they can help you implement that. Blogs are very similar to lists and have the different fields. When you do create a blog, there are already some predefined fields such as the author, the title, the body, the publish date of the blog. And to implement a blog into your site to make it look nice, I would also talk to the web team about that. So that's how you would use the list and blog manager. And if you have any questions about those, please contact the web team.